Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things Marvel and other movies. My name is Elijah, and it's starting to look like Marvel is setting their eyes on who will be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward, and what type of characters and cast members will portray certain characters for the future of the MCU, with hopefully characters that can carry the set of movies for multiple years to come. Now, with all of the new Disney Plus shows that have recently been announced, there was a lot of speculation as to what would really be going on with the new Hawkeye standalone television series coming to Disney Plus, which was announced earlier this year, and it's looking like things are starting to come together a little bit more. Now, we speculated way back before Avengers Endgame even came out that Disney and the MCU was probably planning on doing some sort of successor to Hawkeye, whether focusing around Kate Bishop or maybe having one of Hawkeye's daughters take on the role. There's a lot of speculation going around, and for a long time now, Hailee Steinfield, one of the actresses who is known for her role recently in Bumblebee, who did a pretty good job taking on that film and making it a very interesting story unlike the other Transformer movies, has been speculated for a while now that she was kind of in talks with Disney for possibly taking on this role and maybe signing on to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe for quite some time to come. There's been a ton of speculation as to what the Hawkeye TV show would focus on and what it would kind of lead into for the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole, and the fact that in general Hailee Steinfield is being eyed to possibly take on this role kind of gives us an idea of not only what the show could be about, but also what the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe could potentially look like, especially now that we are starting to see some new movies being announced, along with the loss of Spider-Man that the MCU is still kind of mourning a little bit. If Steinfield is in fact casted to take on the role of Kate Bishop, who takes on the mantle of Hawkeye after Hawkeye retires or whatever happens in the comic, it would be really interesting because this could lead down many different paths for the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward, including the possibility of us maybe having the Young Avengers be a storyline or a plot element that they use in the MCU, which would essentially be like the Avengers, but a cast of younger teenagers playing and portraying superheroes kind of in their own team and in their own right. They might have a role with the main Avengers, or there might be a new team that comes up, but it'd be really interesting to see what they end up doing with this. There's a lot of speculation that other characters have kind of been hinted at along the way to exist. Miss Marvel was another character that's been announced for a Disney Plus show, which would also be a younger character, and we've seen kind of hints at maybe the possibility of Cassie Lang, who is Scott Lang's daughter from Ant-Man and the Wasp, one day becoming a holder of the abilities of Ant-Man or the Wasp like in the comic books. So it's looking like in the background a lot of these pieces have been moving for a while, but this would be the first definitive character set up to possibly take on the mantle and maybe lead us into this new era of heroes that are a little bit younger, while kind of also having the other characters take on more serious roles. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean this will be the end of Jeremy Renner or the end of his character in the MCU, as he's kind of moved on from Hawkeye and has become Ronin, as we saw in Avengers Endgame. So there's definitely room for both of these characters to coexist, and it could lead to a lot of new possibilities, a lot of new faces along the way, and ultimately we're really excited to see what this could actually lead up into. Would you be excited to see a ton of younger cast members making a Young Avengers? Maybe we will see a character reminiscent of Peter Parker in the same way of how he had this kind of awkward and coming of age hero story with him. Maybe we'll see that again, or more stories like that through this newer type of storyline or story branch that the MCU is starting to explore. Either way, Disney Plus is really starting to pack their lineup full with a lot of big things coming for Marvel fans, and that's really interesting for us. So ultimately, we just wanted to turn this around to you guys and see where your thoughts are on all of this and what you're thinking. So go ahead and let us know what you're thinking in the comments down below. But guys, what did you think? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.